Who is Iluvatar in the writings of Tolkien? Hi, I'm Dr. James Holt, and the Silmarillion begins with two short stories in which is contained much of the myth of creation. It begins with Iluvatar, the Aenir and a void into which the world would eventually go. This void was easily transported from both traditions on which Tolkien drew, Nordic mythology and the Book of Genesis. The world is then created through the music of the Aenir. Then Iluvatar said to them, "Of the theme I have declared to you, I will now that you make in harmony a great music. And since I've kindled within you the flame imperishable, ye shall show forth your powers in adorning this theme, each with his own thoughts and devices, if he will." With the music composed, the echo of the music went out into the void. Then Iluvatar took the Aenir into the void and said, "Behold your music." And he showed to them a vision, and they saw a new world made visible before them, and it was globed amid the void. And as they looked and wondered, this world began to unfold its history, and it seemed to them that it lived and grew. Then he sent forth to earth across the void the flame imperishable, which belongs to Iluvatar alone, and necessary to being. So the Aenir saw the new globe like a cloud with a living heart aflame, and knew that it had ceased to be a vision and had thus become a new thing. The flame imperishable that is the visible form of the song of the Aenir, the stuff of creation. This parallels very much with Tolkien's Christian views while veiling them. The only person in Tolkien's view with the power to create is God, and his parallel Iluvatar is the only one with that power in this world. But whereas God uses his word to create, Iluvatar uses the music of the Aenir. And who is Iluvatar? His design pervades all of Tolkien's works, side by side with the freedom of choice he's given to all his intelligent creations. Tolkien could not accept a place without free will. His Catholicism dictated such. He would give the characters in his books the same privilege which he had. Even the Aenir received this, as can be seen in him allowing them to put their own thoughts into the music. But Melkor took his freedom to choose and went against Iluvatar. However, as we see, nothing can thwart his plan. He warned all the Aenir, especially Melkor and his adherents, that every sub-theme or counter-theme which they might think was theirs came ultimately from him and would always be absorbed into his themes, making them more wonderful than before. In short, Iluvatar would always transmute it so as to serve the ends of his divine providence. To a Christian, Iluvatar is immediately recognizable as God, whether intended or not by Tolkien.